Hey guys, welcome back to a very special session of the Hopry. Today's Valentine's Day. My name is Mark Starr, and today I've got my wife, whose name is...
My name is Kristen. Welcome to our home.
Welcome to our home, really our kitchen. But anyway, today is Valentine's Day, like I just said, and we are celebrating it by drinking a beer that Boulevard just recently released called the Boulevard Chocolate Ale. And it's a collaboration with one of our local chocolatiers. His name is Christopher Elbow. You're kind of a fan of his, aren't you?
Yes, I love Christopher Elbow. We go down to his store and have the drinking chocolate.
Yeah.
And he has his ice cream.
He does have ice cream, and that's something that they really don't ever talk about on this bottle. But while he is really good at making some of the best chocolates in the country, he also makes really good ice cream. But this beer clocks in at 9.1%, so it's a pretty big beer. I think by the time we get through with this, we'll be a little lightheaded and ready to go lay down and hang out for a little bit. But yeah, so let's take a look at the color on this one, because when we poured it, I noticed that it's not as dark as I thought maybe it would have been.
Oh, I thought it would be a lot darker, close to like a stout.
Yeah, or like a brown ale at least, or something like that. But it's really got this, kind of like a burnt orange color almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it looks like sweet tea.
It does look a lot like sweet tea. It's kind of got the cloudiness of a sweet tea as well.
It is sort of cloudy.
Yeah, a little bit of bubbles in there as well. And we poured it, a few minutes ago, but you can give it a nice little swirl, and it'll pop up a little bit of off-white tan colored head on there. And I can tell it's a little bit viscous. I don't know if you can tell on your glass, but if you kind of move it around, you can see that it kind of sticks to the inside of the glass. Yeah, it is a little syrupy, kind of like maybe your port wines and things like that. But well, let's go ahead and smell it and see what we smell. So what do you smell right off the bat?
I don't get as much chocolate as I thought I would get.
Mm-hmm. I'm not getting as much chocolate either. I mean, I can definitely tell that there's chocolate in there. It's kind of a, like a softer kind of floral chocolate, which they're using cocoa nibs in here. And cocoa nibs kind of, are known to really kind of have more of a perfume character because they are so intense. It's not...
I'm not familiar with cocoa nibs.
Yeah, cocoa nibs are just basically they're like chipped pieces of actual cocoa beans.
Oh yeah.
If you sometimes will buy 70% count cocoa chocolate or whatever, and they usually have the little crunchies in there.
Oh right.
That's pretty much what cocoa nibs are, and they just are really intense, with that chocolate taste. So, what else do you smell besides the chocolate?
I think if anything, I smell more hazelnut than anything else. I thought I would smell some vanilla, but I don't even get that. What do you get?
I do get a little bit of vanilla. I can see kind of the light nuttiness that you're talking about. Maybe not hazelnuts, or maybe hazelnuts, maybe almonds, something like that.
Yeah, almonds.
But there is a slight nutty character. But I do pick up a lot of the maybe caramel and vanilla. It's almost like a chocolate covered caramel, like a really intense chocolate covered caramel. So, well, should we drink it?
Let's drink.
All right, cheers.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. See, I do taste a little bit more chocolate on the palate than I do kind of on, the nose. I'm not saying that I'm getting bombarded by chocolate. It's almost kind of...
I almost do get some milk chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know. It's kind of, it seems sort of florally, but at the same time sort of rich.
It's kind of puzzling, isn't it?
It is.
It's like it's very caramely. I do get a little bit of vanilla. I don't taste any, hazelnut or anything.
Yeah.
But I think really at the forefront is that caramel kind of flavor, and the chocolate's kind of supporting the caramel. And, when you talk about having a beer called chocolate ale, I think it should be the other way around, where it's, chocolate up front being supported by the caramel. But I'm really getting that caramel up front, I think.
Yeah, I imagine this flavor is, I mean, exactly like I remember eating a Christopher Elbow caramel that's just coated in that dark, dark chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what this tastes like to me.
You kind of get that bitterness as well. And I know they mention on the bottle that there is a hint of hops. So I would imagine that, you know, the combination of those hops with that really, really bitter chocolate is that bitterness that you're getting out of here. And I think this is at a really good temperature too, because it's really kind of, the bitterness is kind of helping cut that sweetness.
Yeah, it kind of allows the flavors to blossom, I think.
I agree with that. And I do get a little bit of booziness, you know, 9.1%. It's a pretty big beer. I mean, it's enough to take the edge off, and that's, you know, that's really all we want, right? At the end of the day.
Special occasion like Valentine's Day.
A very special occasion like Valentine's Day. So, you know, what do you think about like the mouthfeel? Is it light? Like, is it kind of, you know?
No, it definitely has some body. I wouldn't call it syrupy, but it's definitely got I think a full body. What do you think?
I think it's probably, you know, just a little over a medium body. You know, when you talk about heavy body, you think of like a really big stout. This isn't quite there, but
it's got some thickness.
Yeah, it's definitely got some viscosity in there.
Sticks to the ribs.
And it should be, I think. You know, when you start talking about sweet beers, you know, chocolate beers, you want some sweetness in there. Otherwise, I just don't think you would really, you know, enjoy those chocolate characters in there. But I mean, overall, if you had to say yay or nay, you know, where do you kind of stand with this? Do you love it? Do you like it? Do you think it's okay? Do you not like it?
I love it. I love it.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just, you know, just like I said, I think it tastes just like you're eating a caramel that's covered in dark chocolate. And, you know, what's the matter with that? Nothing.
Nothing's the matter with that. You know, honestly, for me, I don't think I'm as excited about it as you are. Again, I really kind of was hoping to have more of that chocolate character up front. I do taste the chocolate, but I think that the caramel just kind of outshines it a little bit too much. It's a really good beer, and I can see, you know, why people would really like this, because it does have that amount of sweetness in there. I bet it would, you know, really go well with a piece of chocolate cake, though you probably wouldn't be able to taste the chocolate in this beer at that point. But
I think it's a really good beer for the occasion. You know, it's a special occasion beer.
Yeah, and I think it's, you know, pretty much off the shelves already by now. So, you know, I know the people who wanted it got it, and you know, hopefully you guys got some and are enjoying it on a great day like today. But well, I wanted to thank you for taking the time to sit down and do one of these. I've been trying to get her on camera since the beginning of time, but what better occasion to do it than on Valentine's Day, so I appreciate it.
Thanks.
I love you. And
love you. Thanks for having me.
All right. Well, guys, thanks a lot for coming back to another session of the Hopry. Hopefully I'll get her back on here again one day. Maybe next Valentine's Day. Who knows? I don't know. But until we get together next time, we'll see you later. Cheers.
Cheers.
Let's go ahead and take a look at the color on this one. And I noticed as we were pouring it, it's not as dark as I thought.
No, it's a lot lighter.
Yeah.
I thought for sure it'd be like a dark brown.
Do you see the thing against your face? You're going like that. Look at the camera. You're going like that.
So?
Nobody can see you talking. It's like you're going like this.